the baby and the uncle. We're gonna see what they can do. We're gonna put them to the test. Gosh dang it, Jake. That is not where we're supposed to fall the tree. That's not good, guys. I came out to this shop where there's a big fallen tree. Came right across through here. There was some cars parked in this area underneath the carport and got smashed, demolished, as you can see there. Customers already kind of used his machines to make piles and cut stuff up a little bit for us, but you know, it's getting pretty big at this point. So he called us in here to take care of the rest. So the game plan is just we're gonna chip all the limbs, and then all the wood, we're gonna put it all over here, and we're gonna push it right down into this gully down here. And what's kind of cool is I have the equipment guys coming out, my local equipment guys. He's bringing out an Avant 500 series and a 200 series, and I'm gonna write a check for one of them. So we're gonna test them out today and see which one makes most sense. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Why would I ever choose a 200 series Avant over a 500 series Avant? There's a lot of pros and cons to each one. You have to really consider which one you're gonna get the most use out of. Let's see, 661 or 500i? I think 500i. It's a dirty tree, so probably run this saw today. It's dirty tree, and that's kind of my nicer saw for in tree chunking, so we'll run the 500. The baby and the uncle. It is adorable. You're right about that. Look how tiny it is. It's almost a joke, but I am excited to see it operate. Let's see what this thing can do for real. Everybody knows about the 500 series. It's already a beast. There's no question about that. But that thing's wild. Quite a bit of difference there in size. I mean, substantial. Like one looks like a toy and one looks like a machine. The power of this 500 is ridiculous too. It's scary powerful. Kind of what I like about this little guy is that it's more manageable for anybody. You don't have to worry about mowing a house over with it. That thing just scoots right along, super smooth. That's a diesel, and this one right here is gas. It's got enough weight to push the trailer down. This one only weighs 1,500 pounds. That one weighs like, right around 3,000? Yeah, it's double the weight of this one. It's double the size, double the power, but it's also double the weight too. These machines have been around for a while. They're not new, but they're new to me, and I'm in the market for one, so we're gonna see what they can do. We're gonna put them to the test. We got a lot of big wood to move and a lot of branches to pull. Small spaces like no problem. Go wherever it wants to go, little snaky thing. The idea right now is to figure out its capabilities. Very interesting. We're gonna see what this thing can do. We'll keep getting some footage of it. Well, it'll drag it for sure. Definitely it'll drag it. Joe, he's used to running that 500, so this is like a kind of a learning curve for him too. I'm not even trying to get on it right now because I don't have any experience on these machines. And I look like a crazy guy on it. America! Ellen! Now, he's got the free rotating grapple on it right now, so it's just gonna spin on its own wherever kind of gravity and centrifugal force takes it. But on this 500 over here, this one we might put on the machine because this one rotates with a toggle. that machine has its capabilities, we think. So we're gonna probably throw this on it, on that machine, and see if it does articulate. Not only can you grab, but you can also turn too, and then you can kind of directionally force it into the chipper. If that machine will do that, that's a big win. there's less chances of something bad happening. You gotta move smaller pieces, you'll have to cut it up. It's lower liability. This guy is a beast, you know, and being able to lift big logs like that is good, but it can also be bad. So it's really hard to say. You gotta have a skilled operator on this machine. You can't just throw some new guy on this thing with no experience. That would end badly. The smaller machine, using a smaller piece of equipment, anything, it's a less learning curve there. I'm not trying to sell anybody on a smaller machine. This is just my opinion, just what I'm thinking through my head, thinking out loud. Everybody has their reasoning for buying a bigger machine or a smaller machine. I'm just trying to figure out the pros and cons of each. They'll both pull limbs, but I want to see what this little machine will do when it pulls wood, you know, moving bigger pieces. Articulation on this machine's working with this lift. He's trying to feed it. And this attachment only weighs 50 more pounds to get that. The other side of the log's moving already still too. Okay. Try to come on this side over here and pull back on it, pull it backwards instead of trying to lift it. Try to teeth on it. too. Hey, Jake! Try to grab this corner right here and swing the corner out versus grabbing in the middle. Sweet, that worked. So that's interesting. I mean, we really put it to the test right there. Let me cut that other piece up smaller and we'll see how it does. Throws it up there, it's so easy. Look at this. Yeah, that's the difference. It's amazing. Hey, you want to just take it over there?
I gotta break it apart first.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
There you go. Almost got it.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, no problem, he said. That's basically double what we just lifted with the smaller machine, maybe even more, maybe triple, because it's getting bigger at the butt down here. There's a big difference in the lifting capacity. I mean, there's no question. There never was a question about that. It's just, what are you going to use every day? What's practicality? Yeah, he could probably pick up and throw what we moved with the 225. This one, I think we drugged this over here with the 225. This has got the extender, so he'll be able to just take it right out there and drop it off. Priority mail. There you go. See ya. Move. Yeah, I was trying to avoid that fence. Looks like I did. Should be able to grab that one. The hemlock here it feels like it's twice as heavy as the fir. I didn't even look at the species of the tree until just now. It's definitely hemlock. Super heavy wood. into the center core there. Say goodbye to the big piece of wood right here. Eesh, we got 2 Avants on the site. All cleaned up. Here's the finished product. It's a lot better.
At least now you know that fuel fit on the trailer.
That's true.